I think this matter, I had similar experience this week where, I just quoted something Peter Obi said, and a Peter Obi supporter attacked me. And I always try to remind them, if you want to reach out to people, you have to be a little bit more tactical about it, because I'm an Obi supporter and I was attacked. And because I always tell them, 51% support for Peter Obi is 100% vote. When you are voting, the card doesn't have 51% support for Peter Obi. No, it's 100% support. If the person, you just nudge the person to go and vote for Peter Obi, you get 100% support. There's no need to be an absolutist whereby if somebody doesn't say exactly what you want them to say, suddenly the whole world collapses. And that said, there is blame to go around, because the other side, they do it too. One of the issues I had with the gentleman that was on the show earlier on, One Man, was because he was also doing those sort of things. That's one of the issues I had with him at first. He was describing the people from the East with certain terms, and I was like, what is the point of all this? We shouldn't be doing this. We don't have time for this nonsense. So there's blame to go around. And the truth is, the people in the middle, they have to recognize themselves and reach out. They are the ones that are going to change the country. You're always going to have extremists on either side. The point is, the extremists, they often lead to, they have more enthusiasm for whatever they are doing. But the problem is that they don't reach out. They divide people. So the ones that are moderate are the ones we should be reaching out to. And when I try to say some of all this to some people, sometimes they want to cut people's head off and they want to start arguing like, oh, you are the devil. No, you have to go get to people where they are. They are not always where you are. Believe in me, left for me, everybody should be where I am right now, and Nigeria will be totally different. But it's not like that. You have to talk to people and try to reach them where they are. And it's hard. It's not with that simple. But I think that in this election cycle, the Obi supporters are more passionate, just like the Obama supporters are more passionate. It's all good to be passionate, but you also have to, with that passion, realize that what is good for your candidate to win. You can't just use your passion to push people away. You have to be logical about these things, because for me, it's important that Peter Obi wins because it's better than the other candidates. And for you see, for the people that support Peter Obi passionately, they see him as the best candidate by far. Like he cannot do anything wrong. If you believe that, then you have to do whatever it takes for him to win, not go with passion and push me away. Some of them actually say, was it pastor that was saying, oh no, you don't come. Why would he say don't come? So that one vote that you are losing, and another vote you lose, another vote, then Peter B loses, and then you start crying about something else later on. You have to be logical about this, because in the end, it's just till February. If you have to bite your lip, if you have to tolerate certain things, maybe you might actually discover something when you are listening to people. You might discover, what I find in this life is that if you think you are the best person, has the best knowledge in this world, it's a lie. You don't. You have to listen to the other side, and you glimpse things that you would not have ever glimpsed at all. 2 eyes, come on, man. You just have 2 eyes in your head. The other person has got to, the other one has got to. They have something to offer. So that's why I look at these things. It's the extremes have to take care that they don't harm their candidates, because they're actually doing it. And in the context of Nigeria, which for me, that's all I care about. This party thing, I don't care too much about it. In the context of Nigeria, is damaging the very, very fabric of the nation. When you keep making things about politics all the time, about tribes and division, when you should be focusing on what is good for us. If a Tinubu supporter believes that Tinubu is the best person, try to ask him, why do you think you support Tinubu? Are you sure just because he's not your tribe person? It's not Tinubu has a right to have a base. Just like Peter Obi has a right to have a base. So, is it because he's just your tribe? But think about it. If you vote this guy, you are going to get Shetima. You are not going to get him because he's ill. And you make logical arguments that can reach them, not trying to start telling them that, oh no, because it's your tribe, but you're voting for him. That's possibly the reason why you are voting for Peter Obi too. Maybe that's why your passion is that high. You don't know that fully because people don't know how to assess their own way of supporting. That's the reasons why they support people. So my take on this is that people need to pipe down. And if you are a Peter Obi supporter, seriously, don't keep pushing people away. The last session we had here, I think Omori was thinking of saying he's not going to back Peter Obi because of some of the things people are saying. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep hurting Peter Obi in the name of supporting him. I don't know, and the people that do this is, the ones that do this at most, I find, is that are the ones that they want to break Nigeria up. At the same time, they want to support Peter Obi, then ostracize people from supporting Peter Obi at the same time. I don't understand that kind of mentality. If you support somebody, you are supposed to do everything to ensure that person gets to where they need to get to. You have to exercise some discipline. And some of them are grown men, like Pansat. He will make everything up like it's black and white. You need that. Those what do they call them? Undecided voters. You need them. Those undecided voters is where the election is going to come to. And those undecided voters, they don't like people being mean to them. They don't like people being all kind of passion with them. They want you to convince them. There's a reason why they are undecided, because they don't care about all the heat. They just want you to nudge them in the right direction. And I think that Obi supporters will be wise to do that, because I know they have more energy. That's the truth. They have more energy, and they will do everything to ensure that they vote. If you have that kind of energy, put that energy into convincing people. Thank you.
All right.